I've been looking forward to this for the last 24 hours, and I know, Gary, you haven't, but I can't believe no one's put you through this before. It's The 5 Love Languages. It was a book in 1992 put together by a guy named Gary.
Fancy that.
Yeah, I've just been...
It's a bit of a letdown for the Garys of the world.
When a friend of mine told me about this maybe about 15 years ago or so, and when she first said it, I did what you're doing, Gary. I was like, there's no way this can help me. Relationship, at work, in any form, how can this weird love language thing help me? But once I'd done it, it totally had. So just please have an open mind for this. There are 5 languages of love, and here to explain some stuff is Adriane. She's a love coach and love expert. Say good morning to her, Gary.
Good morning, Adriane.
And good morning, Gary. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Now, can I ask a question here quickly, Adriane? Why is it necessary, in short, to have 5 languages of love? Don't people just do this sort of love thing by sort of intuition and immediate response? Why analyse it?
Absolutely. Many people do and have never heard about the book and don't really know the concept. But it's actually a very, very good concept. It helps a lot. It's very effective. Deepest emotional needs of each other, to recognize them in a relationship is a real art, and we want to master that. And the key art is that you actually understand the love languages of your partner more than your own. So it's about there is touch, there's words of affirmation, there's quality time, acts of service, and gifts. And we have a bit of a different reference system internally, and want to really understand what makes the other person tick and what opens them up to us, receiving the love we really want to give them. And knowing our primary and secondary love language, and also being able to pick up on the love language of other people is a really good tool in life. Yeah.
Adriane, how often would you find a couple where they think they know the other person's and they've been completely wrong?
The interesting thing is love languages, I find, as a love coach, express themselves in so many different forms. Right. We are also unique, and touch doesn't mean one thing, it means one thing for you, but not the other for another person. So I think there is this variety of words. Words is a big one,
Yeah.
I mean, there is so much we can express to each other. I think it's really getting to know each other and ask questions. I think in my coaching, I always discover what makes the other person happy, and asking, how is this for you? How do you receive it? Ask questions more than, and seek to understand and be interested in the other person's wiring and how they're internally operating.
Yeah, well, I've got a question already about Adriane, about Lana. I mean, Lana's been through all this, and how would I know she has?
Because you haven't asked me. Hey.
It's not immediately expressing itself, but it must be there somewhere. I'll make some inquiries.
So we're going to get Adriane. We're going to get Gary to start the test now. And what would you just say? Just quickly, what would you say to him? Keep an open mind when doing the test. Don't try and make it seem like you're something you're not.
Oh, absolutely. And there are 5 languages, and we all speak these 5 languages in one way or another. That's not that we only speak 1 or 2 of them all the time. I think it's just to understand, in which situation you can apply which tool in order to make the other person more comfortable with you. And also it's giving you confidence in relating to people.
I've always lacked confidence.
I mean, there's neuro-linguistic programming, when you understand about different cues, about auditory, visionary, kinesthetic is a big one. Touch is really important.
I feel like touch is going to be up there with Gary, but I don't want to make any bets, Adriane. Okay, we'll
I better get started.
Yeah, thank you so much, Adriane, the love coach. Thank you for your time.
Adriane.
Thank you so much for having me this morning. Thank you.